Today we are in Fairlawn Cemetery, which is in Oklahoma City. We're going to walk the grounds and learn what Memorial Day really is. Manuel Perez Jr. was born March 1923 in Oklahoma City. He spent the first couple years living in a Riverside neighborhood community. At the age of 2, his family moved to Chicago, where he grew up. During World War II, he enlisted in the United States Army and became part of the 11th Airborne Division. In 1945, they were sent to the Luzon, Philippine Islands to take Fort William McKinley. On February 13th, as they approached, they encountered a heavily fortified enemy sector. It was comprised of cement pillboxes armed with .50 caliber machine guns. Perez realized that the pillboxes were blocking the advance of his division. He took it upon himself to attack the fortifications and blast them away with grenades. He killed 18 of the enemy while helping to neutralize the position. Due to his actions, his unit was able to advance successfully. A month later, Private Perez was killed by sniper fire while on the road to Santo Tomas in the southern Luzon. For his actions on February 13th, he was awarded the nation's highest award, the Medal of Honor. He is buried in this cemetery, and next to him are his parents. In Oklahoma City, there is a small park that's named in his honor. There are plans for a much larger park on the riverfront in Oklahoma City. In Chicago, there's an elementary school that bears his name. There's also an urban park that's been named in his honor. The American Legion Post 1017 also bears his name. Corporal Robert Lee Park was born May 16, 1948. He was killed in the line of duty in Quang Tri, Vietnam on April 18, 1969. He died while missing in action, but his body was recovered with multiple fragment wounds. He was awarded the Bronze Star and Purple Heart for his actions. Jack Clifford Cooley was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma in September of 1925. His parents were William and Aurelia Cooley, and he had 4 brothers and 3 sisters that he grew up with. When he enlisted in the military, he was part of the 4th Marine Division, which was raised in 1943 during the Second World War. They fought in the Pacific against the Japanese. He was killed by sniper fire in Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands, on the battlefield. He was posthumously awarded the Bronze Star for his actions. Private Joseph R. Wright was born in July of 1931 to James and Augusta Wright. He was a light weapons infantryman in the 19th Infantry Regiment, 24th Infantry Division. He was killed in action on August 8, 1950, while fighting the enemy in the Naktung Bulge, South Korea. He was awarded the Purple Heart for his actions. Private Albert Harrison Ross was born October 5, 1921. He enlisted into the Army and was part of the 180th Infantry, 45th Infantry Division. He is reported as killed in action during World War II on October 18, 1944. Captain John Thomas Dolan was born in February of 1927. He was the son of Raymond and Teresa Dolan. He died in a plane crash on December 16, 1955, while testing a new plane. The Air Force did a flyby military salute during his funeral. Lieutenant William Ernest Barrett, Jr. was born in 1922. He married Jane Elizabeth York in 1943, and she bore a son in June of 1944. He died in a plane crash in 1944 when he was testing the F-101A in Edwards Air Force Base located in California.